Van. Then we have OG that likes to use it a lot. Naga Disruptor, pretty much like the strongest, one of the strongest combos with Naga. When you get Aghanim's on the Disruptor, pretty much easy team fight. You get a good song off. So how does Fnatic react to this? They're, I think, pretty much going to be Void off lane, Luna carry, unless they're gonna do some mid Void, which I'm not a big fan of.
Need Cures Hero. Perhaps some damage with the Cronus Hero, though they have got some potential Luna Eclipse or right clicks it positioned well.
Sky off mage,
What would be the QO pick here?
He always he plays with PA, PL, all those kind of heroes.
Timbersaw.
Timbersaw, yeah, this is a QO hero. This is a QO hero. Timbersaw is good against the Lycan.
And Sumail does pick up the Shaker, so he wants the mid lane, the melee versus melee matchup. The Mirana will likely be Universe's hero for off lane. This is the same laning setup they did run yesterday.
How does Timber, even though it's a strength hero, does Timber actually do really well? Because Earthshaker against melee is also very strong with the enchant. But I guess in the end, Timber is still gonna have a
once he gets like a couple points in reactive armor, Timber should be fine. It's more that maybe level 1, level 2 where Shaker can.
Then it's gonna be down to the position force again, like the Night Stalker against the Naga, like who's going to be able to.
In my mind, Night Stalker wins most of the battles of position force at mid lane.
They're both like high armor, but Night Stalker has the regen.
Yep.
The more regen.
Well, they're high armor, but it's more like they're going to be harassing the mids too. Like QO has regen, he's got high armor as well, so he's not as worried about the Naga. Whereas Shaker, Shaker getting harassed, he's perhaps a bit more vulnerable.
There's so much nighttime things going on here. Night Stalker Luna, then there's the Lycan.
We're actually seeing this quite a bit where the Lycan is picked up kind of as a counter to the Night Stalker opener, where it's like, you pick Night Stalker, it's going to be nighttime, great, we're going to take Lycan. Lycan's a good hero regardless, and now it's nighttime, even better.
And the Rubik steals your house. Actually legit this game.
Yeah, that's good.
Actually legit. Because of the night things. Like darkness, night phase.
There's a Fissure to steal this game. Arrow.
Oh, it's actually a really good Rubik game, yeah? So many good spells.
Naga Sleep, Disruptor, Glimpse, Static Storm.
Yeah.
There's a
lot of good spells here for the Rubik this game. So let's see if Rubik DJ comes up big this time. So Fabi's gonna TP out. It's gonna want to get a deep ward down. Not that deep, but this is a pretty good ward for the offlaner in most cases. You're gonna want to see if the Naga's coming back, because if Naga has an early point in Ensnare, they have a very good chance of killing the Void in the lane. Ensnare and the Disruptor. So let's see. They read it. They actually, they saw him walk past just now.
Walk back, so
they more or less feel like it's going to be either around the bounty area or this spot.
Yeah, so they can de-ward either spot since they knew where he walked. And Febi actually messed up. He TP'd to the tower instead of the shrine, so he actually was very late to put the ward
I didn't notice that. No wonder.
Yeah,
no wonder they were in time. So right now, Arteezy is down here. So what are they thinking? Why is the Lycan here? Are they trying to
lane?
Wait, are they
expecting a Luna aggro, like Luna Rubik aggro tri-lane, or they see right? They have this ward. They do see Timbersaw and not.
Isn't Lycan? I think Lycan's fine though against Void. You don't. Huh? That's strange.
He's going back top now.
Maybe he was thinking the Luna might come aggro lane.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were expecting the aggro lane. They realize it's not, so now they're back to the expected lane.
Yeah. You're right. Because previously the Night Stalker came in and put quite a ward to help out the laning phase, so maybe they were thinking, oh, they might come aggro because they are having these kind of wards here. So fairly reasonable, and their lanes are quite strong. Night Stalker, Rubik and Luna, if you put these three together.
Definitely the lane I'm looking forward to watching is going to be this QO versus Sumail mid matchup. Battle of the flashy mids. A kind of unconventional matchup, but a matchup where they're going to be getting in each other's face quite a lot. Melee on melee. Timber versus Earthshaker. Going to be quite the lane.
Bottom lane, so Fnatic have decided to have 3 heroes down here to deal with the pressure of the... This lane is very strong, Mirana plus Naga Siren. Very, very strong. So they decided that they need 3 here, and QO is going to be alone against the Shaker, and Void should be fine top lane against the Lycan plus Disruptor melee hero.
I would imagine Timber will be just fine against the Shaker.
Void should be able to get quite a good amount of farm and XP from this lane.
Against the dual lane. He got pulled extra Tangos and started with a poor man shield.
He got pulled?
He had 6 Tangos with the poor man shield. Yeah. That's I guess they knew he'd be up against a dual lane, so even just having 2 extra tangos could make a big difference.
Such is life, you know.
Off lane is no longer the sacrificial lane. You're a carry lane.
I mean, if you're a void, sure.
Right now, CS-wise, you can see pretty even. Timbersaw with a very slight edge. Luna maybe so slightly ahead of Lycan, but all lanes being very hotly contested. DJ does push forward here at bottom.
The Night Phase is gonna
lift into the tower. They get the arrow onto the Luna, but the lift is there, and Zai will pay with his life. Good bait from DJ. He knew that the aggression was coming and waited till they were close.
Yeah, he didn't lift right away. He was just waiting for the right moment until EG committed 100%, so he could have he could lift him to the tower and get that few shots.
Always have to be careful against the Rubik. Even if you're outside of tower range, like you can get pulled in and brought down, as we just saw.
So
Hayo's got the Orb of Venom. He's bullying Arteezy. This top lane is going
yeah,
so
but
well
once
for the
Lycan
boy.
gets his points in, I always talk about this, the Feral Impulse, then the lane is glitchy.
That level
he's gonna
3
be fine.
is that second point is
DJ
where
gonna go down here. The pressure is still very heavy from the Mirana Naga. A lot of kill potential. I think Fnatic, you wanna wait for Night Phase. Once your Night Phase kicks in, then the Night Stalker can maybe be... But then the same thing can be said for EG. Then the Howl will be able to give double HP to the other lanes. Or higher. In trouble, no time lock. He tried to go for the kill on crit, but the Howl...
Looks like they may be considering a kill onto Zai's Naga Siren. Fnatic gonna get arrowed up. One more right click.
That arrow was important. If Night Stalker was...
mid lane Qo, very, very low here. Has the sick charge. He's trying to bait Sumail, but Sumail with a bottle heals himself back up. I mentioned how exciting this mid lane can be.
This lane is actually very contested.
They're both going to be low health constantly. They're both farming well. They're both farming on low health often, and Timbersaw's a hero that really relies on those reactive charges. If he can't get them, could be in some trouble. Sumail's looking for the kill.
Yes, stick charges. He's fine. He's fine.
Wants back in. Sumail hoping for a 4-minute rune, you've got to imagine. Bottom lane, DJ again being gone on the lift into arrow combo. They've got another kill on him, but will they pay the price? It does certainly look like it. Zai going to go down. There's a cost for this one. And Crit TPing mid, refilling the bottle. Good selfless play coming in from the Disruptor, who had to make... I believe after getting the kill top, he just had to make a fountain trip, so... Helping ensure mid lane goes well.
Ooh, very close. If he was able to get another enchant, then Qo would be in trouble.
Even there, he got another totem off and gets him down low, but 15 reactive charges giving him 22 armor. As Qo will salve up. It is almost dead even between these two mids. 3 CS lead for Sumail. Febby getting low here at the bottom rune.
Okay, so nighttime kicks in. Let's see if the Night Stalker or the Lycan can actually give his team the bigger advantage in the laning phase.
Yep.
The Howl right now is 200 extra HP, so that's a huge deal. So we'll see how they try to make it help the other lanes.
Feels like this mid lane stabilized. Like Timber can't really be killed now that he's got level 3 reactive. Shaker's not really. Maybe at level 6.
I think level 6. Yeah, level 6 is possible.
Would need a Night Stalker rotation, I imagine, and it will be a Night Stalker TP mid. Just level 2 on Febby though.
Level 3 soon.
3 soon. He may look to lead some experience time. He's going to actually swing back towards bottom.
He just wants to place a ward right now. So where's the new ward for EG? Oh, they place it on the safe lane. They place an extra ward there. So wanting to secure the Lycan's lane. The Lycan is like pretty much okay now. Like I said, level 5 is the point where you can't really do much to the Lycan anymore if he goes for the 3 points in the Feral Impulse. As an offlaner, you basically can't stop him from farming. Too much regen, you can't trade. So the Void has decided to move around, try to control
something. Echo Slam, Qo and Sumail going head to head. The Echo was not quite enough. Qo had the raindrop.
Yeah.
Help save his life, and Qo barely survived. Sumail also getting very low. Both mids do have shrines to play around.
Raindrops. They're just basically
they're just throwing spells at each other. It's like they're in a freaking gladiator arena, just like, oh, I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna punch you back. Oh, we're both alive still. Nobody actually wins.
But Sumail has Howl, so it's definitely gonna be harder to kill.
That was likely coming into play on that one.
200 HP, bro.
Well,
so 6-minute rune. Febby's gonna be able to get a haste.
Yep, it's not bad. And big thing here is just keep denying these runes from the Shaker. That's where the playmaking comes in. Febby, though, very under-leveled still because of this tri-lane down bottom.
Yeah.
He's only level 2. We see this often sometimes with his full
arrow.
position.
How damage? Okay, killed.
Yeah. I feel like Febby often sacrifices himself too much for the team. He's level 2, 6.5 minutes in. It is nighttime and you want to be active, but you also want to be like level 3, level 4 when you start making those moves.
Oh, here comes Crit. Crit's moving towards the mid lane.
As does the Night Stalker. Crit is actually going to drop a ward, and Febby should be able to get this kill.
He has a TP though. He can TP now.
Maybe enough.
Oh, he killed the tree. Okay, unintentionally, of course.
That's alright. You know, that's things happen. Dota can be a very comical game with.
I don't think he didn't mean to, like, he's just like
Yeah.
it's definitely unintentional.
No, of course. Mal getting low, but likely kind of just to bait out some spells here, and does have the shrine to fall back to. So I believe that is phase boots picked up, wanting that movement speed burst against the chakram slow, and just to get away and getting close for a nice totem stun.
It's the burst as well with the damage.
Yeah.
It's quite strong. I think I personally kind of like
Universe
the.
is here. They want to kill QO, but he doesn't get the first totem. If he hit that stun, there would have been an arrow to follow it up.
I personally like the face boots as well. Like, I know most of the players go the threats.
Yeah, you get more.
The
You get good damage with the totem.
and then you have the talent as well, so on top
Yep.
of that, so you become really tanky.
Smells not about surviving. He wants the kills.
If I kill you first, why do I need to survive?
Yeah. Very much the Sumail approach. Ahai's level 6 now on Void.
Yep.
Not necessarily going to be able to get kills on his own. He may look to team up.
Okay, it's daytime, so
DD rune on Shaker, by the way. Universe, kill up bottom. They get one. The return from Argent. He's got an Eclipse here. What can he find with the Naga Illusions? Probably not a whole lot. Sumail solo kill onto QO mid.
double damage. She had double damage.
And, yeah, double damage with an Echo Slam. Talk about the danger of that rune when you picked it up. Finds. We look away for 1 second. I've been watching this mid lane so closely, and imagine QO may have not been expecting the Echo to come back up already, but that was a good solo kill and puts G in a strong position.
So pretty much, I think you can consider all the lanes really good. What, destroyed?
RT's building Pipe of Insight. is this his eternal envy call
What?
out?
Who?
Envy loves his pipe, you know.
Where? Who's building pipe?
TZ jokes. You see the chat.
Oh, like I got so confused when you said that. I'm like, huh?
No.
What?
I think he's probably just alluding to the fact that Envy loves to build the item and just built Pipe of Insight on who was he playing in that last game? Some unconventional hero he got Pipe on.
Gets pipe on.
He loves Hood and Pipe. I mean, it's a super value item, but it's the survivability item. He's a player who has the approach where he wants to survive more than he wants to kill his enemies.
Because if I'm alive, I can do damage. Whereas for Sumail, if I kill you first, it doesn't matter.
Two very different mindsets, both with their own merits. How important is it for Ahai to actively look to use this chrono right now? Or
Yeah, he's the only person that can make something happen right now. He needs to try and... You know, it's like not only sometimes waiting for a team to set up something, like it's also about taking initiative to try and put yourself in a position where the chrono can be usable. Right now he's like more I feel like waiting to react to something happening. He's been holding his TPs for a long time. He hasn't been moving to other lanes. I think a chrono on the Luna's lane with Eclipse just pretty much gonna be killed, or even the Timber's lane.
QO knows he might be in some trouble. He does spot Zai with the Sentry Ward though, and chains away from the Earthshaker who was coming in to also look to bring him down. QO just chasing that Naga out of his lane. His mid lane looking very dangerous. He's a bit lowish on health and doesn't have the reactive up for the time being.
Still, like from the laning phase, first 10 minutes, EG definitely gonna be very happy about the outcome. And here finally comes the Void. He's gonna want to use his first chrono with his team. There won't be nighttime for another minute and 20, and Fabby is still not level 6, so he won't have his darkness available.
They want to go bottom because this is the tower +1. They want the kill +1. They want the kill and the tower.
They could have actually gone mid.
EG are ready for this. They actually TP like and
did
they
they
smoke
scan?
themselves? I don't think so. No, he didn't see or hear a scan. Void is ready for this one. EG are trying to go on the Luna, but they may pay the price. Febby pops out.
Chrono.
Here comes the Chrono. RTZ barely outside of it. Throws the Howl to try and help Universe out. Universe very tanky with the Treads Bracer.
Oh, the static storms.
Arjit could knock it off the Eclipse. He's going to get brought back now by a Glimpse. May need to just throw that Eclipse, but there's just too many targets to go on. He's going to hold the ultimate, and EG bring 5 bottom, kill 2.
Well read. Like, you see all these movements all the time. The carry moving to the opposing carry's lane to try and create a situation, but maybe EG already understood that Void's not in the lane for some time. So, very likely going to bottom.
Into Arrow. Uh-oh. They've got the totem, and there should be enough damage. There's the root. The Echo Sign being used as well. They want to get QO. He's not going to be able to out-heal it, and that is another big kill going EG's way. QO has, at this point, well and truly lost the mid lane matchup. Even though he's farmed decently, the deaths going Sumail's way have led to a 12-minute Blink Dagger, more or less.
Second Night Phase kicks in, but the Night Phase feels like the Lycan can do more.
Yeah.
Because of the Howl. He's helping them so much with the Howl. Like, Night Stalker is very difficult for him to kill.
Yep. He's got a 200 HP heal boost.
Dude, it's not only heal boost, it's damage. Yeah. You get damage.
Rip Chen. Level 2 Howl better than Chen level 1 ult.
Oh, isn't the level 1 out better now? They buffed it
They
slightly.
buffed it by like 25, right?
just
225.
So, just so it's better than the Howl.
Yeah, just so... Well, better than level 2 Howl. What about level 3 Howl? Bottom lane, Lycan gonna get a kill in the Void. That was with the Disruptor's aid. As QO trying to finish off this mid tower. Here come EG. Disruptor with a potential Static Storm. Wants this kill. QO needs to be careful. There's a Blink Shaker. I don't know. Oh, he doesn't actually have the Blink yet, but the Static Storm. Sumail's there as well.
He was so cocky, Kyo.
He's not actually dead just yet. Oh, he gets glimpsed back up as he Timber Chains.
He was so cocky. Dude.
And that's QO's playstyle.
You see a disruptor and he didn't even think
he ran forward.
And he ran forward. He didn't think that they were trying to kill him. He actually did not think they were trying to kill him.
Well, Fnatic find themselves in a lot of trouble. They are bleeding kill after kill right now as EG find towers to go with these pickoffs. Lycan was able to push down the bottom lane. Fnatic trying to respond up top. Their first efforts at bottom did not succeed with their smoke, and unfortunately for them, Lycan is already at the tier 2.
Oh, bot lane. QO might be in trouble again. Sumail has a dagger.
They're going to see him
and
be like, oh, QO, you want to come back?
Hey.
Oh, we'll maybe kill you again. Oh, Shaker, not going to rotate just yet.
He might be waiting for Echo. Echo is up in 15 seconds.
Doesn't spot perhaps the rest of the Fnatic lineup who have smoked towards this mid lane. This may be on the chopping block. At least that's the target Fnatic want to go, and he's quite tanky with this Treads Drums build, and he's already taken the tower. Chronosphere does barely catch him mid-leap. They'll make sure they get the 1 kill. QO says,
Still,
I'll take that one.
That's not too bad for EG. They got the tower and they lost position 3 with Eclipse, Chronosphere. I think it's more EG favored, if anything. They got the tower and they traded 2 big ultimates, and right now, let's see what can EG do here. They have a level 2 Necrobook. Can they push down any more towers? They should be able to pressure a tower right away.
QO. Don't do it, QO. Don't do it. He doesn't have reactive armor up.
Yes, Vanguard though. I think they need one more hero here to kill. Okay.
Coastline, that's a lot of creeps. The arrow is there. There's the +1.
There's a +1, +2, +3.
Yeah.
+4.
Whole team rocks up, you know.
It's QO,
They've got 5-man here. They'll take down QO. He's the big playmaker. They know it. Arjit's found as well, and with the Mask of Madness for the extra movement speed, he will lose some of his
Look
armor.
at the damage!
Luckily, Rubik is there. Steals the shapeshift
yes,
after he leaps. Glimpse back. He's still very fast. DJ, the little baby Lycan, locked in place by the ensnare, and they will kill him, but he saves the Luna in the process. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Fairby. Oh, that was close. Sumail almost gets a solo kill on the support Night Stalker as EG will take a tower. It just feels like EG are having their way with Fnatic right now, finding kills, getting away from ganks, and getting towers to go with it. And Ahio, Static Storm is available. Don't snare him up. Arrow is there. They don't need the Static Storm.
Oh my god.
Sumail secures the kill.
There's so much synergy between their heroes, yeah? Like, so easy to set up. Naga, Mirana, Ashik, like so many stuns. There's no getting out of that.
The fact they're starting to spam the chat will really suggest EG know they're on a roll
If
and
Fnatic
in
are not
control.
going to win the clash, like the 5v5, they can't split farm because it's so easy for them to catch. It's very difficult to play. Like they have to use their Chrono and Luna ultimate and to get more than 1 kill. If they get 1 kill, a pick off, and nothing happens after that, it's going to be very bad for them.
Fnatic are truly in trouble. They need at least a win out of one of these 2 games against EG to stand a chance of making it to the main event. Even then, relying on Infamous losing their final series. So now game 1 is looking very tough. QO trying to chase back some Necrobooks. Damn it, I'm like, he's chasing. I'm like, can they actually just kill him here? I don't know if EG realize he's alone.
No, they have a ward here.
Yeah.
They see the Luna, they see the Void.
He's tanky with this Vanguard.
Oh, they know
so
the Void was nearby because he walked past this ward here.
the rest of Fnatic in the jungle standing on a ward as well. So EG's vision control giving them full info as to what is going on right now. I could imagine EG level 3 Necrobook back up, shapeshift online. They may just look to smoke, fight, take Roshan. There are so many different things they can do, all of which will lead to increasing their lead over Fnatic right now. But Fnatic, they need to get a good teamfight themselves. The Chrono, the Eclipse, get these ultimates working in tandem. Looks like, I mean, RJ really needs this level 2 ultimate, I feel. It's a pretty big boost in the damage output of Eclipse when you can get that level 12. Quite there, though.
Things are not looking good for Fnatic. They pop the Darkness. They're gonna try to make a play here with the Chrono up and the Luna. Like I said, they need to put all their big spells together.
EG see them. They're sitting right on top of another Dire Ward.
Oh no, he put the sentry.
A little bit far
away.
What do EG want to do? Do they try and defend? It looks like they are just going to go bottom. If anything, the Lycan is going to push a whole lot faster, but they say no, forget bottom, they're smoking.
Oh no. You think that there's no wards here, they get the Void, the fight is over.
Yep, and they see him. He is standing right on top of a ward. Necrobook is summoned. They likely want to find Ahayo here. The pings are coming out. Ahayo will not get hit by the arrow. Gets the Time Walk away. Ahayo alive for now, but he gets mana burn. He is not going to escape this one.
Fight is over.
The sleep is being used. No escape. And whoa, Echo Slam on 3. EG hit the perfect team fight. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's an impressive showing of team fight prowess from the boys in blue. But it was made easy by this Observer Ward. They saw absolutely everything, knew where the Void was. He even managed to get the initial Time Walk away after the arrow scouted him.
Into the Lycan?
Yep, exactly. Into a Lycan Necrobook that just chewed him up. EG wipe Fnatic, secure Roshan.
You know what they say usually? If you don't find the ward, you can never be sure that there's no vision. You put a sentry down and you don't see the ward sometimes, you can never feel safe.
Yeah. I mean, that sentry didn't really feel like it was to find a ward. It was like to scout an invis hero.
Oh, I guess it's just for the moonlight.
Yeah,
they weren't trying to. Yeah, you're right. They weren't trying to find this ward.
We know there's a ward. Obviously, Fnatic did not. In hindsight, they're probably maybe going to be second guessing that fight and the vision factor.
Yeah, because if you think about this ward, right, that EG plays, like you generally place this if you're on the Radiant side.
Solo kill from Sumail with the Yules. Totem fissure into Yules into another totem. He's now invis up, and DJ doesn't have detection, nor does Fairby, that Moonlight Shadow, enabling Sumail just to play around, not to mention the Aegis.
Here comes Creed too.
Yeah, here's the pick-up hero. QO's just going to go in looking for the kill, forcing out a glimpse. Higher.
Oh, he missed the dilation.
Brit still in trouble, gets jumped on by the Time Walk. EG may just look to fight this one. Sumail has got the Aegis if he wants to get aggressive. The Howl coming out a bit low on mana though is this Shaker.
Fissure, but no mana.
Lycan is here though. Arrow not going to land, but I don't think that matters. Ortiz should be able to clean them up. Nice defensive Chrono, but it's just that. It's a defensive Chrono. Going to help bring down the Aegis here, but QO out of mana from the Necrobook. Could be in some trouble here. Has a lot of reactive armor, but if he gets stunned up, the magic damage will definitely be enough to bring him down, and they won't even need the proper control. Straightforward kills as Universe gets himself a mega kill streak. 9, 1, and 7 on the Mirana. The entire EG lineup, all 3 cores, topping the net worth here, and looking to seal the deal here in game.
Still haven't seen a big chrono into at least a 2-man chrono into the Eclipse. It still hasn't happened for them. I think that's the best way for them to win a fight. They need to be able to somehow use the Stalker. The Stalker has to give vision, like scout, or if you have to die for the team during the fights, you have to do it and allow the Void to get the chrono. Otherwise, I don't see them winning a fight at all. Like, there's no way at this point.
Well,
2-man chrono, I'm not even sure if that's enough now. Because if you don't get the Naga, then he's just gonna song. And
we saw that last top 5, not for the chrono, but just the Eclipse gets thrown out, instantly sleep, and the sleep set up the Disruptor ultimate and the Echo Slam.
yeah, and he has mech now too. It's very farmed on the support.
Yeah.
Gonna be able to repair some of the damage. I guess if he's able to get a mech and a pipe, a grease pipe, super hard for Fnatic to deal damage. Because they're gonna rely on the Lunar Eclipse the most.
Like Shadow being used, it is spotted as Arteezy just farms up and pushes the mid lane. EG perhaps knowing slightly where Fnatic are. Qo gonna chain himself forward here. More Radiant Sentries. Qo goes right into Crit here. Crit needs to make a decision. Did not get the glimpse off as he got silenced. Could be in some trouble. Waiting for that silence to wear off. The Howl gonna help keep him alive, and Qo could be in trouble. Ensnare, Arrow, Starstorm to follow it up. He's getting very low here. The damage is not quite going to be there, but he's glimpsed back. Perfect kill off to the side. Sumail killing off Febby. The Shrine gonna not really do a whole lot for him, as it is 3 EG kills and
3 EG kills plus 300 HP from Howl. That's why the Disruptor did not die there.
Yep. That's even, yeah, that's a level 3 Howl.
Poor Qo.
It's been a rough game for him. Playing mid lane in what is a close winnable matchup, but then there's a Howl. It's just like, that's just not fair.
This is so annoying, man. A Night Stalker, you're supposed to be able to kill stuff at night, and then there's Howl.
Yep. Great way of playing against it, and I just feel like this is becoming a trend in the meta here. Like, if your first Night Stalker is considered probably the most desired 4th position hero right now, but when Lycan's in the pool, it is one of the best first 2 picks as a counter to it.
But then again, if the early game wasn't so bad, maybe I don't know. You just feel like it's not only because of the Lycan pick; it's because the early game was bad for the Night Stalker too. That's why it felt hard.
Well, Fnatic 4-man smoke. This well and truly feels like a last hurrah in some ways.
Can they get the
scan? They're gonna walk into the scan in just a second.
Can they get the big chrono?
Uh-oh. Being revealed. They have an idea of where they are. They're hiding in the trees. Sumail needs to not get spotted here. Does look like he is evading. No, they're pinging them now. Sumail blinks out. Whoa! Solo Chronosphere. Luna walks
Luna is in the chrono.
Can they save Sumail? He's got a Yule Scepter. He's got a regen rune as well. Needs to force out and use this in the sleep. Sumail.
The silence, the Disruptor.
Oh, there we go. Catches the 2 on the side. Ahio's Void is trapped. He may not have a Chronosphere, but he cannot do anything here. The Echo Slam going to help get the first couple of kills in EG. They're all full HP. Not a single kill for Fnatic in these last couple of team fights, as Qo will get taken out as well, and is GG. Team wiped, as Sumail will clean up the last one. Great execution. The Naga countering the Void, just a perfection there. Sumail baiting countless spells as EG take a dominant game 1. 24 minutes, 30-4. It doesn't get much cleaner than that for EG.